solfeggio has an ability to help us to come back to the spiral. Now, a lot of religious people see that 5 as the end of the world. We're going to drop off. No, we're going to curve. So you're helping people and yourself to make that curve, which is so important. Now, look at this spiral. This spiral looks like a lot of things to me. One, it reminds me of Jacob's ladder in the Old Testament, that he had a dream, and he dreamed there was a ladder and there was angels ascending and descending, and the true living creator was sitting on top of the ladder. Ladders are everywhere. Look at DNA. Looks like a ladder. The stairway to heaven. All these things are representing a way out. A way out. That we don't have to stay in something, but there are portals that can be opened to help us to find the spiral of bioevolution, that we can literally change and raise our frequency and consciousness to a level in which we are no longer affected by the programmings of the simulation in any way. In conclusion, the notion of using solfeggio frequencies to create portals out of the simulation presents a thought-provoking intersection between ancient wisdom and modern speculative thought. Whether these frequencies possess the power to transcend the boundaries of reality or not, their significance in fostering inner healing and transformation cannot be denied. As we delve deeper into the realms of consciousness, sound, and vibration, we may unlock, you got to have a key to unlock it, new perspectives on our existence and our capacity to break free from the illusion and simulation that confines us.
And that these toxins bring down our vibration. They create dissonances in our body, and these dissonances are remembered and coded into the DNA so that, and this is what I was talking to David about, is what are the dissonances in our body, and who's enjoying that? Well, yeast, parasites, bad cells, low vibrational cells who have forgotten who they are, cells that grow and divide out of control. All of those are attracted to the lower vibrations caused by radiation, caused by toxicity, caused by electromagnetic frequencies that don't resonate with the perfect blueprint and the perfect vessel that we have.
I would like to start out today with sharing with you a little bit about my metaphysical journey and what I've been through over the last 50 years, and what took me to the point to work with these planetary tuners with the 72 names of God. I grew up in the 60s, and like a lot of people in that era, I became a love, peace, and light, tree-hugging hippie, so to speak. My parents were like, we love her, but we don't understand her. After working with my planetary tuners for a few years, I developed a desire to use the Forex with the 72 names of God. I was not sure how to approach this, and after a couple years passed, I suddenly got a vision on how to do this. It was very simple.
What is your vision for life? So we think about vision, we think about our eyes, but we also know there's so much more. And today we're going to talk about all that and more. What is your vision for your life, your business? Is your vision dynamic? Does it shift and grow and change? Or is it static? Does your vision nourish and nurture you? Are you able to focus and screen out insignificant visual information? And does your vision support and enhance or hinder your performance? Just noticing You could notice that one eye is dissipating faster than the other, and you may ask the question, is that my dominant eye? If so, it may suggest that you're not fully aligned, but some part of you is stressed and looking for danger. We want to align, and we want to navigate our focus. What we focus on, we get more of, and we want to tend to our attention. Energy follows attention. So I've started here, I went here, I went here, I went here, and now I'm going into the corners just outside of this point right here. And I'm going to talk a little bit about all the different things that I do. Actually, anytime I do any workshop, it's very difficult for me to just pinpoint one topic and not blend it all, because everything's connected. And that's kind of what I'm going to talk about today, about how there really is no above, below, big, small. Everything is just is. Everything is all connected. And there are many beings living a human journey right now that are ready. They're open and they're ready to explore themselves in a more of a vast way. And where that comes from for me is in all of my studies of yoga nidra, which is this, it's nidra meaning the word sleep, the sleep of the yogi. And it's not sleep necessarily like we think of going to sleep at night. It's a deep meditative state. And in that state, we can find ourselves, really truly find ourselves. And that just doesn't mean what's going on in this beautiful vessel that we're living in, our body, our true home. It's not a mistake that when we talk about being balanced, the word homeostasis begins with the 4 letters HOME. This is our home. It's our access point through which our being is living and experiencing this 3rd dimensional realm. Some of us tap into space and time, the 4th dimension, but there's so many people that are ready to live in a much more vast way and become more comfortable with that. And how do we become more comfortable with that?
The conclusions. So the conclusions is the healing market is part of the wellness industry segment, which is growing rapidly. The current business model of the healers operating in the wellness industry is not efficient compared to the fitness, spa, massage, and hotel chains franchise. I hope to have sparked an idea, stimulation that will bring us to a paradigm shift, yeah? So, I mean, I do not know, I repeat this, I do not know about you, but we are 1% of the light who take 1% of the revenue home. This is my assumption, very little. We should be taking 30% of the revenue home because we were the ones who invented this whole thing. So do you want to live in abundance? If we don't organize ourselves, how can we heal the millions? The billions, 99% of humanity. We're talking about enormous numbers. So, and we have to get out of our homes and go in spas. This is where the action is going to be. So, can you do it alone during the next 3 years? Do you want to be, we can be economic winners while serving others. The two go ahead, don't have to exclude each other. And so my message is healers of the world unite. And I hope to have explained my reasoning. So I thank you. And during the next 3 years, the wellness industry will be booming. Yeah, this is a global statement, at least in the more developed economies. The US alone will go from 24 to 124 billions in 3 years. At last, let's reap the economic benefits of our hard labor, yeah? I thank you for your attention.
Marcello, I thought, brought something to the conversation that is very interesting to me because a lot of us live in the higher realms, the heavenly realms most of the time, but we don't think of ourselves as taking our place in the world of business. And I thought the numbers that he gave us was outstanding for us to realize what a powerful growing entity this is in teaching, natural self-healing, that type of thing. So, there's nothing wrong with us being successful on every level. and even financially, not for the same old reason of greed and the 3D model, but for the fact of being able to move through this overlap of 3D without limitation, which takes money and finance. So I just want to say that to you, that there's nothing wrong with you being successful. And I think we should really look at some of the things that he suggested of maybe coming together more and supporting each other, and encouraging you to get out there and go visit some of your spas in your cities and your areas, and see if there's an opening for you to begin to introduce tuning forks to the other modalities. So I just wanted to say that to you.
What do you think so far?
Oh, wow. One word, wow. Fantastic. I mean, the growth that I see in everybody from last year and before is just amazing. So yes, very, very good. Very good.
Yeah, they're taking, talk about Soma 2.0, they're taking it to a whole new level, huh?
Oh, definitely.